Do you feel like your life is stuck in an endless loop, lacking genuine excitement and joy? Perhaps it's time to pause, look inward, and identify the things that are silently hindering your personal growth. But before we embark on that challenging journey of change, let me share a little story with you, a story that might touch your heart and inspire new perspectives on life. Under the scorching desert sun, Alex, a young man, trudged wearily. Modern life, with its whirlwind of work, social pressures, and complex relationships, had left him exhausted, both physically and mentally. Determined to find peace and true meaning, Alex embarked on a journey to meet a reclusive wise man, rumored to hold the secrets of life. After days of wandering through the arid desert, Alex finally found the wise man's humble dwelling. The old man was sitting contemplatively beside a small well, his eyes radiating wisdom and serenity. Alex poured out his heart, expressing his inner emptiness, his feelings of being lost and adrift in life. The wise man smiled, handed Alex an empty cup, and instructed him to draw water from the well. Alex obeyed, but the cup kept leaking, making it impossible to fill. "You see," the wise man said gently, "your cup is like your mind. It's full of holes, negative thoughts, endless desires. Before you can receive anything more, you need to mend those holes." Alex fell silent, deep in thought. He realized that he had been too preoccupied with chasing external trivialities, neglecting the care of his own soul. He had allowed negative thoughts and material desires to fill his mind, leaving no room for true peace and happiness. "How can I mend those holes, Master?" Alex asked. The wise man replied, "Learn to slow down. Observe the world around you. Listen to the wind. Feel the sunlight. And cherish every present moment. Focus on the most important things in life, like love, family, and personal growth. And always remember, happiness doesn't lie in external possessions, but in the peace within your soul." Alex left the dwelling with a heart full of hope. He began to change his lifestyle, spending more time meditating, reading, and connecting with nature. He learned to let go of material desires, focusing on self-improvement and nurturing meaningful relationships. Gradually, he found the true peace and happiness he had been seeking. Alex's journey isn't just his own story. It's a mirror reflecting the journey of each one of us. Happiness isn't a treasure waiting at the end of the road, but rather the moments of peace and fulfillment we experience along the way. To truly reach happiness, we need to bravely face the holes in our souls, gently let go of unnecessary burdens, and learn to appreciate the true values of life. I believe that within each of us, there's a better version waiting to be discovered. If you resonate with this message, leave a comment saying, "I'm ready to join me on this journey of self-discovery and transformation today." And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to become a part of our Stoic community, where we can share, learn, and grow together on the path to finding true happiness. Number 1. Eliminate toxic relationships. In the Stoic philosophy, a fulfilling life stems from actively controlling what lies within our power while calmly accepting that which is beyond our control. Embracing this journey necessitates the elimination of toxic relationships, which play a crucial role in liberating us from emotional burdens and unlocking the doors to happiness and tranquility. Toxic relationships are breeding grounds for negativity, conflict, and disrespect. They erode our mental well-being, hinder personal growth, and sow seeds of negative emotions such as anxiety, sadness, and anger. Maintaining such relationships, we inadvertently bind ourselves to a cycle of negativity, forfeiting our inherent freedom and serenity. Stoicism encourages us to adopt a rational perspective, clearly distinguishing between what can and cannot be changed. In the case of toxic relationships, clinging to or attempting to alter aspects beyond our control is futile, leading only to further harm and a squandering of precious time. Instead of wallowing in negative emotions, let us courageously confront the situation and make the resolute decision to sever these toxic ties. This act of self-liberation frees us from emotional burdens, paving the way for a more fulfilling life. Remember, you deserve to be loved, valued, and treated with respect. Eliminating toxic relationships is not an act of selfishness. It is an expression of self-love, a pivotal step towards unlocking the doors to true happiness and freedom. Empower yourself to walk your own path, shedding the fragments of negativity and embracing the abundance that life bestows upon those who cherish themselves and live by the Stoic philosophy. Number 2. Eliminate negative emotions. Negative emotions like anxiety, sadness, and anger often stem from things beyond our control. Clinging to or attempting to alter these external factors is futile, leading only to further harm and a squandering of precious time. Stoicism guides us to focus on what lies within our power, encompassing our thoughts, actions, and reactions to events. Instead of succumbing to negative emotions, we should adopt a rational perspective, clearly distinguishing between what can and cannot be changed. When confronted with negative emotions, employ these strategies. First, identify and understand emotions. The first step is to clearly identify the emotion you're experiencing. Understanding its nature will empower you to better manage it. Secondly, refrain from hasty judgments or generalizations. View the situation from multiple angles, seeking out positive aspects and valuable lessons embedded within. Next, instead of dwelling on negative thoughts, take action to improve the situation. Focus on what you can do, what lies within your control. Finally, practice mindfulness. Meditation, deep breathing, or spending time immersed in nature can help calm your mind, reduce stress, and diminish negative thoughts. Eradicating negative emotions doesn't imply suppressing or ignoring them. Instead, learn to confront them rationally, calmly, and seek appropriate solutions. Remember, you have the power to control your emotions. By applying Stoic principles, you'll gradually eliminate negative thoughts, paving the way for a more serene, joyful, and fulfilling life. Number 3. Stop comparing yourself to others. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the emphasis on focusing on what lies within our control and calmly accepting what is beyond our influence. One of the most significant obstacles along this path is the tendency to compare ourselves to others, a habit that inevitably leads to resentment and dissatisfaction. Comparing ourselves to others is a futile exercise, as each individual is a unique entity with distinct experiences, circumstances, and values. Such comparisons only amplify our perceived shortcomings, obscure our strengths, and erode our self-belief. Instead of squandering time and energy on these fruitless comparisons, let us channel our efforts into personal growth and refining our unique identity. Set goals that align with our abilities and strive wholeheartedly to achieve them. Remember that our worth is not measured by fleeting comparisons. True value resides in our inner virtues, our unwavering efforts, and our positive contributions to society. Stoicism encourages us to cherish our own journeys, learn from others without comparing ourselves to them. Embrace the path you've chosen, exert your utmost effort, and savor the fruits of your labor. Never forget that you are a unique and invaluable individual. Eradicating self-comparison is the key to unlocking the doors to true happiness, freedom, and fulfillment in life. By embracing these Stoic principles, you can break free from the shackles of self-comparison and embark on a journey of self-discovery, fulfillment, and true happiness. Number 4. Don't wait. Take action. Life is not a pre-written play where we simply sit back and wait for the curtain to rise or for golden opportunities to fall from the sky. If you keep procrastinating, hoping for some miracle to come and change your life, you might miss out on precious moments and wonderful opportunities that are passing you by. Imagine you want to learn a new language. If you keep waiting until you have enough time, money, or the perfect teacher, you might never start. But if you proactively seek out free online courses, join language clubs, or simply learn on your own through books and apps, you've created an opportunity for yourself. Similarly, if you dream of a new job, a better relationship, or a happier life, don't just sit there and wait. Take the initiative to search, learn, and constantly strive to turn those dreams into reality. Don't be afraid of failure, because every stumble is an opportunity to learn and grow. Thomas Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." It was those failures that led him to his ultimate success with the invention of the light bulb. Remember, you hold the power to shape your own life. Don't let procrastination and fear hold you back. Be brave, step out of your comfort zone, explore your hidden potential, and never stop learning and growing. Because life waits for no one, and the perfect time to start is right now. Number 5. Stop seeking perfection. In the journey of life, we often get caught up in the whirlwind of perfection, where every mistake becomes a heavy burden, and every flaw is magnified to an unbearable extent. We live in a society that places high standards on everything, demanding perfection in every little detail, from work and study to personal relationships. However, the undeniable truth is that no one is born perfect. Each of us carries within us strengths and weaknesses, successes and failures, times of falling and times of rising. Instead of tormenting ourselves over what is not perfect, learn to accept and love yourself. Recognizing mistakes as valuable lessons and opportunities for growth and development is extremely important. Mistakes are not the end, but semicolons in the book of life, marking turning points and new chapters that we are about to enter. Because only when we let go of the pressure of perfection can we freely explore our limitless potential. We will realize that life is not a race to achieve perfection, but a colorful journey full of rich and interesting experiences. When we learn to accept our imperfections and those of others, we will create a positive living environment where everyone feels loved and appreciated. Life will become lighter when we learn to face it with an open heart, ready to embrace both the good things and the challenges and difficulties. Enjoy every moment to the fullest, every small joy and every fleeting sadness, because they are the pieces that make up the complete picture of life. Only when we let go of the pressure of perfection can we live a truly meaningful and fulfilling life. Number 6. Dealing with people who hurt you. When facing those who have hurt you, instead of dwelling in negative emotions, understand that their hurtful actions may stem from various reasons, not necessarily because they intend to harm you. Separate their wrongful actions from their human nature. Being angry, resentful, or reacting negatively only worsens the situation. Take deep breaths, stay calm, and think thoroughly before acting. Instead of blaming or holding a grudge, try to comprehend the circumstances, thoughts, and feelings of the person who hurt you. Forgiving them does not mean you condone their wrongdoings, but it liberates you from negative emotions and leads to inner peace. Have an open and honest conversation with the person who hurt you to share your feelings and address the issue calmly. However, choose the right time and place for an effective discussion. If necessary, set clear boundaries to protect yourself from repeated harm. Let them know what you can tolerate and what you cannot forgive. If communication and problem-solving do not work, limit contact or completely cut off the relationship with that person if necessary to protect yourself from further harm. View the situation as a valuable lesson to grow stronger. Learn to forgive, resolve conflicts, and build healthier relationships for the future. Remember, you cannot control the actions of others, but you can definitely control how you react to them. Applying Stoic principles will help you overcome injuries, protect yourself, and lead a better life. Number 7. Focusing on yourself. One of the core principles of Stoicism is to direct our attention inwards, to cultivate ourselves and refine our unique identities, rather than wasting time and energy on external factors. Focusing on oneself, according to Stoicism, is not synonymous with selfishness or indifference to the surrounding world. Instead, it is an inward journey to understand ourselves, identify our core values, cultivate good qualities, and fulfill our potential. When we focus on ourselves, we learn to appreciate every moment, living a fulfilling and meaningful life. Although focusing on oneself is necessary, balancing this with social responsibilities is equally important. Stoicism teaches us to treat others with respect and kindness, while striving to be a positive influence on those around us. One way to do this is through volunteer work and community involvement. By contributing to others and giving back to society, we positively impact the world around us and find a sense of purpose and fulfillment in life. Number 8. Accept discomfort and face it. In Stoicism, embracing discomfort and facing it is not just an exercise in endurance, but also a crucial part of self-discipline and development. Stoics believe that by directly confronting difficulties and not evading them, we learn to manage our emotions and reactions more effectively. This not only makes us more resilient in the face of life's challenges, but also enhances our understanding and wisdom. Accepting discomfort as an inevitable part of life and learning to cope with it not only shows resilience, but also signifies spiritual maturity. Instead of trying to avoid or suppress it, view it as an opportunity to challenge and improve yourself. This approach helps us better control our natural reactions and opens a path to tranquility and steadfastness in the soul. Discomfort, whether physical or emotional, often provides us an opportunity to reassess our values, beliefs, and coping mechanisms. Stoics see this as a means to test and strengthen self-control, a stepping stone to achieving liberation and inner peace. By embracing and overcoming discomfort, we not only train our resilience but also develop adaptability and achieve true freedom from the bonds of negative emotions. Furthermore, as we learn to face and accept difficulties, discomfort becomes a valuable lesson from which we can derive profound insights about ourselves and the world around us. Each time we choose to confront rather than flee, we not only reinforce our faith in our capabilities, but also enhance our confidence and endurance. These are essential elements for personal growth and the ability to navigate through challenging phases of life. Number 9. Conscious use of social media. When using social media, it is essential to be vigilant to protect yourself from negative impacts. Social media, with its undeniable allure, can become a space filled with traps such as misinformation, unhealthy comparisons, and even privacy invasions. Users need to equip themselves with the knowledge to distinguish between accurate information and falsehoods, while also developing a calm demeanor and not letting their personal emotions be swayed by provocative content online. Establishing clear boundaries between private life and online presence is extremely important, helping maintain a healthy balance in how we receive and respond to the virtual social world. Above all, we must realize that social media is just a small part of real life and should not completely dominate our daily lives. Moreover, dependence on social media can lead to social isolation in real life as we spend too much time online and neglect face-to-face relationships. This not only affects our communication skills, but can also deteriorate our mental health. Therefore, careful consideration is needed when consuming content on social media, especially content that is negative or provocative. Making wise choices about what we view, share, and interact with on social media can help us better control the impacts that social media may have on our personal lives. Establishing a habit of verifying the authenticity of information before accepting or sharing it is also a crucial step to prevent the spread of misinformation and minimize the unwanted consequences from social media. Number 10. Practicing gratitude. In Stoicism, gratitude is not just a positive attitude but also a crucial tool for living a meaningful and contented life. From the Stoic perspective, nurturing gratitude helps us focus on what we have, rather than what we lack. This fosters humility and helps us recognize that many aspects of life, big or small, are worthy of appreciation. By accepting our circumstances and not constantly yearning for something more distant, we can find peace and happiness in the present. Gratitude in Stoicism also helps us build healthy relationships with those around us. When we express gratitude towards others, we not only strengthen that relationship, but also encourage a positive environment where kindness and support are reciprocated. This creates a cycle of goodwill and satisfaction, enriching both our lives and those of the people around us. Moreover, practicing daily gratitude through reflection or journaling helps us maintain a positive outlook and a sense of calm, even in challenging times. By acknowledging and valuing everything we have, we reduce our obsession with unnecessary desires and unhealthy worries, freeing ourselves from unnecessary burdens and enhancing our self-control. Therefore, gratitude not only improves our lives, but is also an essential part of the Stoic path to true peace and freedom. Number 11. Practicing compassion. In Stoicism, practicing compassion is an essential component for personal development and enhancing understanding among people. From the Stoic perspective, compassion is not only about showing kindness to others, but also a means to foster patience, acceptance, and inner control. Stoics emphasize that through practicing compassion, we learn to put ourselves in others' shoes, thereby developing the ability to empathize and refrain from hasty judgments. This practice involves accepting and forgiving others' mistakes, recognizing that everyone has their own challenges and limitations. This not only helps us build healthier and more sustainable relationships with others, but also reduces feelings of anger and resentment in our lives. By applying compassion in daily life, we expand our understanding and enhance our resilience in the face of difficulties, leading to a more peaceful and satisfying life. Number 12. Disregard unnecessary goals. Identifying and disregarding unnecessary goals is an important step towards a simpler and more meaningful life. Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on what truly matters and is sustainable, rather than dissipating energy on fleeting ambitions or meaningless pursuits. Eliminating unnecessary goals frees up our mind and energy, allowing us to concentrate on developing personal virtues and achieving inner peace. When we abandon goals that do not align with our values and principles, we not only reduce pressure and anxiety, but also open up space for deeper personal growth. This encourages true freedom, unbound by unworthy desires or pursuits that do not bring long-term value. Ultimately, by redirecting our energy and focusing on meaningful endeavors, we not only live true to ourselves, but also contribute to building a more harmonious and fulfilling life. Number 13. Use time wisely. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the distinction between what lies within our control and what lies beyond it. From this perspective, hedonistic pursuits often tend to be fleeting, superficial, and do not contribute meaningfully to life. Therefore, we should focus on what is within our control, things that truly matter and have lasting value. Foregoing hedonistic pursuits in Stoicism does not equate to living a dull, joyless life. Instead, it's about choosing activities that bring long-term benefits and contribute to personal development, while limiting purely entertaining activities that can easily distract and waste time. The pleasure they bring is often short-lived and unsustainable. After experiencing them, we quickly get bored and seek out new ones. Some hedonistic pursuits like gaming, social media browsing, etc., can become addictive, causing us to devote excessive time and energy to them, leading to distractions from other important matters. Some hedonistic pursuits like unhealthy eating, staying up late, etc., can negatively impact our physical and mental health. Foregoing hedonistic pursuits, according to Stoicism, is not an easy task, but it's a choice that can bring numerous benefits to our lives. By focusing on things that truly matter and have lasting value, we can achieve peace of mind, happiness, and success in life. And there you have it, 13 things you can boldly let go of to open the door to a better and more fulfilling life. Remember, the journey of self-improvement isn't always a bed of roses. There will be challenges, moments when you feel like giving up. But don't forget, every step you take, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to the best version of yourself. Be persistent, be courageous, and above all, believe in the power that lies within you. Because you are absolutely capable of creating positive changes and living the life you've always dreamed of. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found these insights helpful, please spread the positivity by liking, sharing, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay tuned for more valuable content from us. Let's build a community where we support, inspire, and grow together. I wish you all the best on your journey of self-transformation and finding true happiness in life. See you in the next videos.